Hey everybody, Jeff Stone here with another episode of MagicReview.com. Today we got another effect by Danny W. If you saw yesterday's video, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. It's either Weiser or Weiser or a third option I haven't thought of. Anyway, that's the effect we're doing today. And I'm going to show it to you on camera, but I have to look down here and make sure I have it set up right because it's a little awkward doing it at this particular angle. So I think we're okay here. Yeah. So here's the idea. This is the Queen of Spades, and they're both just essentially random cards, the Queen and the Five. You have the spectator hold the, you can see the little corner of the Five sticking out over here. The spectator holds the Five, and I grab the corner of the Queen. Now, this hand is the spectator, this hand is me, and then suddenly, bam, Five's gone, and you've got the spectator's card, which would be signed, the Jack of Clubs here. That's the effect. Now, there's a lot of things you can do with that. That could have been turned into a blank card. It could have turned into a face-down card. It could have turned into a different colored back card. This gimmick that came with the DVD is set up to show a face card change into something. You can make another gimmick that shows a face-down card turn into something, or a blank card turn into something. But the something that you turn it into can be anything, any card. So no matter what your gimmick is, you can make whatever you want appear regardless of what kind of gimmick you're using. The only question is, how do you want to start? Like in that case, I started with a Five of Hearts there. So my gimmick's designed to always show a Five of Hearts, and that Five of Hearts always changes into something. In this case, that. I could have made a gimmick that's always face down, and it changes into whatever. So you get the idea. The reason it's called Upgrade, I think, I kind of got the sense from this by watching the DVD, is because you can use this concept to upgrade your effects. So he showed an example of how you might use this in an ambitious card sequence. The idea was that there'd be, you have two cards with the selection sandwiched between it, then the selection would just vanish, and it would reappear on top of the deck. So there's lots of different things you can do with it, and I think that's why I called it Upgrade. Bottom line, I give this thing 5-star stone status of capital G, capital E, capital M, and if you know me, that's the highest rating I give, is 5 stars with all caps on the gem with an exclamation point. So the method is just, it's this gimmick right here. This gimmick is self-contained, self-working. You can just leave it in your card box or in the deck itself, really. I mean, as long as you contrive to not let anybody select that card in other routines, you can just leave it in your deck. It doesn't really, screw up your deck. It's very easy to use. It operates very, very well, and it's very clever, and it'll last a while. But on top of that, if it does break, which eventually it's going to wear out, just due to the nature of how it works, it will wear out. But he taught us on the DVD how to make another one, and he supplies you with a bunch of the stuff you need to make another one. I don't know how many it'll make, but it'll make at least one more, maybe 2 more gimmicks. So, a self-working gimmick that takes basically no sleight of hand, and it's got that good of a visual. It's hard to say anything bad about it. Ad copy, solid, as I would expect from a big blind media production. There's nothing in the trailer where they cheated or did a fake thing or whatever. Everything you saw in the trailer is legitimate, and it does look that clean. There's nothing fishy going on there. So I keep looking at the gimmick because it's inspired me to think of other things I want to tell you. That's why I'm looking down. Method, solid. Ad copy, solid. Product quality, solid. The gimmick's well made. The DVD's well made, well produced, well shot, well lit, well explained. There's several different things in there of different ideas of how to use the gimmick. Some are walked through a little more thoroughly than others, but once you get the basic idea, you hardly need any instruction to learn the rest of it. The only other thing, in the ad trailer, there were a few different things that were shown that were effects you could do that weren't taught on the DVD. But it's not the kind of thing that's a problem because it's so obvious once you see how the gimmick works. Now, you may remember yesterday I reviewed another product from Danny W. And I gave it 2.5 stars, Stone Status of Grubble. And one of the things I mentioned was that in the ad copy there were effects that weren't, there were handlings that weren't shown in the DVD. The reason that was a problem for that product was because it wasn't apparent how you would do that with the product. It wasn't clear how you would handle it. And so it was something that just was, it was different than what they taught. In this case, I don't need to, you know, I just told you I could turn the card into anything. Well, I don't need you to do a tutorial on how to make it turn blank. That's easy. I just load a blank card into the gimmick instead of this card into a gimmick. So that's pretty obvious. So some of the things on the trailer were that kind of thing, but nothing that I would worry about. So that's pretty much it, guys. Super short review today, but I highly recommend this. If you like the effect that you saw, it is that clean, and it is that easy, and it is that good. If you don't like the effect, why are you watching this review? I mean, really, why are you watching this review? If you don't like the effect, who cares what I think about how well it's made? But assuming you liked it, you got to get it. It's only $27, and it comes with the DVD and the gimmick and the stuff to make extra gimmicks. So that's that. 5 stars, Stone Status, capital G, capital E, capital M. It's time for you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and listen to the random iTunes song of the moment, which is, oh yeah, Mr. Ronnie James Dio. He's not, oh, it's so quiet. There it is. All the Fools Sailed Away. It's a great album. It's off the Dream Evil album. Big fan of Dio. And that voice, oh, majestic. I don't know a lot of trivia about Dio other than what most people probably know. He was the lead singer of Black Sabbath after Ozzy left. He was in a band called Elf. He was in Rainbow. Richie Blackmore's Rainbow, I think, is officially the name of the band. But he was in like a doo-wop band in the 50s. And I don't know the name of that band. I haven't been able to find it. I just remember seeing that on a documentary about him. I came across some of the Elf stuff, and it has a little bit of, some of it seemed like, if I remember right, had a little bit of a doo-wop flavor to it, so I don't know if that was it. But he was in a doo-wop band, a 50s doo-wop band, man. Ronnie James Dio, holy cow. Anyway, that's enough, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, which is day 23 of 2015, where we will be reviewing The Ultimate Book Test Act by Luca Volpe. I've already cracked it open, and it's 2 books in here. Well, I'm just gonna let you think about it overnight. I'm not even gonna tell you what else is in here. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.